somos? ¿Quiénes somos? ¿Quiénes somos? ¿Quiénes somos? ¿Quiénes somos?
The census is rapidly approaching. On April 1st, 2020, everybody and su abuela are going to be invited to participate in the Census 2020. And this is no April Fool's. A lot is at stake in this census, so make sure that you participate. And to talk a little bit more about what to expect this April, we have Jessica Huerta from CHIRLA to chat with us a little bit more about what to expect. Welcome.
Thank you for having me again. My name is Jessica Huerta. I'm the Community Education Coordinator, and now this is it. Is we counted or we're not? So this is really the April 1st is the day where we have to be counted, we must be counted. So Contamos Contigo es ahora o nunca de contarnos para tener representación, para que regresen nuestros fondos a nuestras comunidades, para que realmente tengamos esos servicios en nuestras comunidades. Entonces ya llegó, estamos aquí y no nos vamos, ¿verdad? Contamos contigo.
Exacto. And April 1st happens to be Census Day. That's what we're calling it, a day that you'll hear in various probably outlets, social media platforms, even your neighbors talking about the importance of the census. ¿Y qué otras maneras ha estado CHIRLA ya comunicándose con la comunidad?
Pues sí, de hecho ya estuvimos contactando, ya estamos recordando en este momento para que ellos también regresen su formulario. Es importante que lo van a poder participar enviándolo por correo, por teléfono o en internet. Hay que asegurarnos que hay una información específica, su nombre, su fecha de nacimiento, de dónde, de qué nacionalidad es, toda información demográfica para que realmente tengamos representación, y al mismo tiempo hay que acordarnos que hay las preguntas que el censo no hace. El censo no pregunta acerca del seguro social, no pregunta información de sus tarjetas de crédito. El censo no llama y te dice, oh, es hora de participar. Uno es la persona que llama y hace toda esa información. Entonces hay que estar al tanto.
Atentos.
Sí, exacto, porque puede haber una confusión.
Y algo que mencionaste fue that the census will ask their origin, but not if they're a citizen.
Yes, that's important after a fight at the court, a huge battle at the court. We're not going to include citizenship question anymore, and that is a battle that we fought con uñas y dientes, ¿verdad? Para que no estuviera incluida en el censo. Entonces hay que aprovechar y hay que asegurarnos de que la información esté disponible para la gente.
And briefly, how can folks get help from CHIRLA? Let's just say they're interested in checking out what we have to offer.
Yes, they can call us on our hotline. Es 188-624-4752. Entonces, nos pueden llamar si tienen alguna pregunta que me atoré aquí, que no supe, nos llama y le podemos dar la información. Igual, también pueden llamar al censo. Van a estar 13 idiomas disponibles para la gente, para que puedan ustedes sentirse más seguros y dar la información y la guía para que puedan completar su formulario, como repito, en línea, por teléfono y por correo.
And that's what's different about this time around with the census, is that you have to take the initiative now to go ahead and fill it out, that there won't be someone visiting your home unless, right?
Yes.
Unless, what is it? What's the unless?
Unless you don't return it in
a timely manner?
In April 1st, by April 9th, you're going to have an early reminder why you haven't turned it in. So let's not wait for that, okay? So let's be responsible, let's be conscious about the importance of the census, and let's count it first.
Yes, I have some dates here. So April 1st is Census Day.
Exactly.
Then from April 9th to May 4th, like you mentioned, early non-response follow-ups.
Exactly.
Then May 13, non-response follow-ups.
Yeah, and that is going to be until late August. So they're going to be going once, going two, going three times. So let's not get
Not
to that
wait.
point. Yeah.
Y creo que la cuarta vez ya viene a venir el jalón de la oreja,
Exactly.
¿no? Pero ya viene con CHIRLA, pueden contar con nosotros que vamos a estar ahí para ayudarles y pedimos que también que contemos con ustedes, ¿no? Que ustedes también hagan su parte y nos apoyen en esta manera con el censo, que es muy importante. Vamos a tomar un breve descanso y regresamos.
¿Quiénes somos? ¿Quiénes somos?
Welcome back to CHIRLA TV, and now we're going to be talking about a great project that two wonderful people have put together. I'm joined here with Mary Faber and Benari Poulten. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
So we've heard that you have put together a little puppet video to inform people about the census.
Yes, we have a music video called Everybody Counts, and it's meant to teach kids and their families about the census, what it is, how it works, and why it's so important to our community.
We were just talking off camera that we've seen political ads even show up on kids like YouTube videos, and we thought, well, why not, right? Have this type of show, right? That's educational and talks about something so important as the census. We will talk briefly about that actual video in a second, but first we wanted to get to know you, the masterminds behind this show. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. How did you get into this field?
Well, we've known each other since college. We started together in like improv comedy and in the theater world, and then as we kind of kept that going in New York. Mary was a Broadway star. She was in Avenue Q, and that's where I think
that show.
the connection to the puppets started right there.
Yeah, and yeah, Benari is a stand-up comedian and also a master sergeant in the Army Reserve. So
Really?
Yeah, so balancing that civic life and the entertainment world.
Yeah.
That's what we try to do here at CHIRLA TV, so it's very appropriate that y'all are here.
Yeah, and Mary made her way out here and was doing television like Parks and Rec and things like that, and stayed active in a lot of the local politics. And
I have kids, and so we developed this series of digital content called Citizen Me. And what it is it's an educational variety show that teaches kids about how the government works and how to be informed, active citizens.
And one of the questions that we had was, is it puppets or Muppets? What's the word for what you all are doing?
We're using puppets designed by the amazing builders at Swazzle Inc. They're certainly in the Jim Henson Muppet style, but yeah, we have puppets and humans singing about the census.
we just thought too that it was just sort of when we wanted to kick off this type of project to get kids and their families engaged in civics, we thought, well, if we're going to talk about the census, what's a fun way to do it?
Right.
And who doesn't love puppets?
Right.
So we thought maybe we'll start there, and we'll get that we'll grow it out that way, and we'll make it sort of like a fun Schoolhouse Rock type song.
Right.
You know, it's catchy, it's snappy, it's smart, and it gets stuck in your head.
Yeah, because you were in Parks and Rec as well, so that kind of puts all the political ambiance kind of
That's right.
together. You know,
It's right on
another-
brand.
Right. So you stayed with that. Is that like? Did you draw inspiration from there? Like, okay, I want to work something like this, but for a younger audience.
Oh yeah, I mean, certainly Parks and Rec is
It's a great show.
such a good show, and like I just want to channel Leslie Knope at all times. But yes, we thought there's no educational programming for kids about civics, and at this point, you know, civic education in the United States is the classroom time is 7% of all classroom time now. Total. So you know, we thought. I want for my kids, I have 2 little boys, you know, I want them to have this kind of content. So we're making it. Yeah.
And my niece and nephew, I see them all the time trying to get a hold of some type of device and be online, checking out videos and getting that type of education that we'll call alternative education. And so that's what the younger generation is using as well as a tool, right, to support their
Exactly.
education and their experiences. And I think we have a clip about this video that we want to show you. Anything you want to tell us before we show this clip?
Sure. This is a little bit of segments from it. It's a 4-minute song total. So this is just some highlights from the song.
From Everybody Counts.
All right, let's watch it.
Desde un pequeñín en Kalamazoo hasta un abuelito en Tippecanoe, nos vamos para Iowa y hablamos urdu, donde quiera que estés tú. Volaremos a Nebraska, viajaremos hasta Alaska, llegaremos hasta Mino, donde te complazca. Todo preparado de Guama, Colorado, del desierto al mar azul. Los censadores pueden ayudarte con el cuestionario en cualquier idioma que prefieras.
¿Japonés? Así es.
¿Alemán? Ya verán.
Italiano. Bueno, con acento hispano.
Tú también serás contado, porque moduga yo hey yo. Tus datos son confidenciales y solo se utilizan para fines del censo.
Viajen por todos tus estados averiguando esos datos, ¿pero para qué?
Díselo, Joe.
¿Para qué haces esto? Representación y alocación, ver lo que necesita nuestra nación. La numeración de la población está en la Constitución. Si la Constitución da la solución, artículo 1, segunda sección, para prorrateo la distribución. Así es la operación. ¡Ahora ustedes!
Déjenme explicarles. ¿Estás listo, Joe?
Por supuesto. Enumeración.
Significa contar.
Constitución.
Las leyes de todo el país.
Prorrateo.
Es como se decidirá cuántos sitios en el Congreso tendrás.
Alocación.
También significa entregar
Fondos federales.
millones para
Infraestructura.
caminos y puentes y obras por montones.
Que siempre pequeño parece, pero hace que todo progrese.
El censo cuenta la verdad
De nuestra comunidad.
I'm very, very excited to see the full length. And what I found really interesting is that you did it in Spanish. So this is a corporation with a lot of great singers, a lot of great talent in Spanish to all different audiences.
Yes, we started with the English version, and then it became clear in order to reach some more communities that are historically undercounted. We partnered with CHIRLA to do Contamos Contigo.
Wonderful. So we'll be right back to talk about Contamos Contigo and this partnership with these wonderful puppets.
¿Quiénes somos? ¿Quiénes somos?
Welcome back to CHIRLA TV. We're here with Mary and Benari, who you just saw a clip of their video. You actually get a chance to hear the rest of the song itself, so you can share it with your friends. But first, what did it take to get this video going? Like, what talent did we need?
We brought in a lot of people. It took a lot of really talented, terrific people to make this thing happen.
Almost 100 people virtually donating their time during the holiday season in December. It was a really wonderful, wonderful day.
And we had a fantastic director in Katie O'Brien. We got Ed Helms on board to do the voice of the main puppet.
Of the lead census worker, Joe, yeah. So that Ed Helms is doing that. And Hanifa Wood, Gabby Moreno, Gabrielle Ruiz is in both versions. So we have some really amazing talent involved, and we're so fortunate.
Well, how did this collaboration start with CHIRLA?
We met Tessie Borden at a fundraiser a few months ago, and it was just a really wonderful, serendipitous meeting. And she told us about what CHIRLA's doing, and I said, we've been looking for a partner like you. So it's just been a match made in heaven.
Yeah. Sometimes the stars align like that, right?
Absolutely, and really just knowing that there's important work like this being done, and that was our goal all along, was to really plug into that and make a difference and inspire others to get involved and to be active and to do as much good as possible.
So how long have you been holding on to this project before you actually found a partner like CHIRLA?
We've been developing it over the last year, actually. So we met CHIRLA in November, I want to say, and it's been good timing in terms of, because now the census day is April 1st, and so it's all working out.
And where can people find this video?
They can find this video online at CHIRLA's Facebook page. There'll be the English and the Spanish version there. And then we also have a website, citizenmeshow.com. You can find us there for future content that we'll be making. But yeah, the Contamos Contigo and Everybody Counts will be on CHIRLA Facebook.
And you can watch it online, you can watch it on your phones, have the kids watching it when you're driving places.
Perfect.
Watch it as many times as you want.
And now you mentioned Citizen Me. what is in the future for Citizen Me?
Well, we are in the process of developing new content. We haven't shot anything yet, but we have some really big plans in store. So if people want to keep tabs on us, they can follow us at citizenmeshow.com.
Yeah, and we just really want to encourage enthusiasm and engagement in civic life and get people really, as nerdy as we are about civics.
Well, we're going to come back with Jessica Huerta, who is part of the Contamos Contigo education team at CHIRLA, to talk about a little bit more about this wonderful tool.
¿Quiénes somos? ¿Quiénes somos?
Welcome back. So we're back here with Jessica. So we understand that CHIRLA and Citizen Me got together, created this beautiful video that we showed a little teaser earlier. How is CHIRLA using that tool?
Yeah, it is important that we have this beautiful tool, honestly, because it's really friendly, it's really family-oriented, it's like everybody's counted, your grandma, your children, so it makes it really interactive. So we're going to be using in our presentations, we usually present information on schools, colleges, and like I said, it's not only for little kids, it's really interactive. So we're going to be using in any possible situation that we have to, encourage people to be more active, conscious about it, and show it and have fun, because the video is really funny, really cute, and I love it.
And what's fun too is that, and very helpful, is that the video is in Spanish and in English.
Exactly. We want to making sure the information is accessible to our Spanish-speaking community. So Contamos Contigo, here, there. So we're going to be showing this video to everybody, to our community and partners as well.
All right. So why don't we watch the full English version?
Hey!
Hello?
Hi.
Who are you?
Good question. That's what we were about to ask you.
But you knocked on my door.
Exactly. I'm Joe.
I'm Jane.
We're U.S. Census workers. We've got the greatest perks of any job in any state. 'Cause everybody counts on us
To count up the amounts of us and make sure that your data's up to date.
And we're counting everybody, 'cause everybody counts.
Census workers, huh? Feels like I haven't seen y'all in a decade.
Exactly right. We do a census every 10 years.
What kind of data do you record?
Another good question.
We ask your name,
Stephanie Lee.
your age, your race, sex, and location.
Who lives with you and their info too, to get the numbers right.
Well, my mom and dad.
That's 1 and 2.
And me.
That's 3.
Grandpa, 2.
And my brother and a stray cat who comes by at night.
Maybe not the cat.
Meow.
Sorry. And we're counting everybody, 'cause everybody counts.
So you count everybody in the entire country?
Even me?
Even me? Even me?
That's the goal. Everyone, everywhere. From an itty-bitty baby out in Kalamazoo to a gentle centenarian in Tippecanoe, we can fly over to Iowa and speak in Urdu. Wherever you may be. We'll ride a tractor through Nebraska, snowshoe through Alaska, take a train to Maine and pouring rain so we can ask ya. Yeah, we got it locked in. From Scranton to Stockton, from sea to shining sea. Census workers can help you fill out your survey in whatever language you speak.
You speak Urdu? Sure do.
German? Sure, man.
How about Japanese? We'll make it Japanese.
And we're counting everybody, because Monogacho yo hey yo.
Okay, so you collect all this info, but what's it all for?
You really ask great questions. Maybe you should be a census worker too.
I want to be a census astronaut.
Dream big, kid.
What's it all for? For representation and fund allocation, for anticipating the needs of the nation, our enumeration of the population's a nationally mandated act. Our Constitution decrees the solution. It says it in Article 1, Section 2, apportionment and federal distribution, and that's an empirical fact. Now you!
Let
for you. Are you ready, Joe?
You bet. Enumeration.
A big word for counting.
Constitution.
Where our government's laws are set.
Apportionment.
That means the way we decide on the number of folks in the Congress you get.
Allocation.
A big word for giving stuff out.
Federal funds.
That's billions of bucks for
infrastructure.
buildings and power and highways and roads for your cars and your trucks.
I can't believe something this small can help provide stuff for us all.
The census is how we make sense of us and our communities.
And when everybody joins in, everybody benefits. For you, for me, and also for your neighbors, to represent you well and set you up so you'll succeed. Because the U in US is you, and the US in US is us.
The better we know you, the better we know what you need.
Like schools.
And roads. And hospitals and markets.
Like senior centers.
New homes for renters.
There's so much we can do, but for us to give you your fair share and make sure that your share is fair, we have to know a little about you. Because we are the people and you are the people and he and she and they are the people. We are the people, you are the people and he and she and they are the people. We are the people, you are the people, he and she and they are the people. We are the people, you are the people, he and she and they are the people. Every single one of us people are people. And we're counting everybody.
It's a truly exciting study.
We're counting everybody, 'cause everybody.
But maybe next time, cats?
Everybody counts.
¿Quiénes somos? 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 ¿Quiénes somos?